So the former mayor for Manfei, Mayor Tankun Chong, if I'm not mistaken, if I know butcher a name, I name that Tankun Chong. He believe an audio will publish him for here. So that guy, he don't officially surrender for the B from Guti today, the 1st of December 2023. And for you for surrender, a lot of work, it don't go on in the background to arrive at that situation, which is fantastic. Amber terrorists, they get big cry die. So now, I will play these two audios them on the screen for now. Now, Kawa Yannick, it'll give you an update of which way it happen in Amber world. When I listen.
Wow, good evening, my country people. Them, the audio I want to do now, it will be very short. Today, na the 1st of December, 2023. My name is Kawa Yannick Kawa. For a very short time, for Manu, a lot don't happen. The Bakut camp don't be destroyed, so the Amber them for Bakut camp don't be displayed. So now they don't attack their fellow Ambazonian them. Like for example, something happened today for Indekwa where they call the boy named say Sakura, where na accomplice. So the key Sakura stay inside Indekwa, they be key an Amber terrorist where they call say Odogu, they be killing two for the last 2 weeks. Many things that don't happen for Manu. The Amber them for they be committed Manfei massacre for Acquire division, Acquire subdivision. They don't be displayed, they don't go very far, and some of them now they fight amongst themselves. Many people them from Manu division, then they ask many questions and we they want to know. But I give you a live update now. Manu there for that level now we no room for nonsense. Something happened with a certain village for under Manfei Central. They arrest, they catch an Amber guy where they call it a heaven man. When at the same Amber boy where don't disturb Okoyong. Still yesterday, the way to do don't kumkumai sam. Yeah, military don't kumkumai sam. Or thank the Janamari them for Manu for their very excellent job where they do them. And I appreciate all the security forces and early the way they don't understand with me, where they make sure say they want push Manu forward. Now I know if mention their names them because there are others them go use them for confront them or for their own political reasons. My brothers and sisters from Manu there for level now we, as I done earlier talk say Manu it's time. I no go talk more. At the Manfei Central, enjoyment day Manfei Central just by which way it don't happen. But as I don't talk, it is time for Manu. I thank you, my country people them. I thank all the black legs them. I thank every sons and daughter for Manu way if you support me. And I thank any man we don't always do with me. Then this same today, a certain strong Ambazonian fighter, when a general for Ashum, he don't surrender. He presently now with the security forces them. It's a great thing for we, as I be earlier talk, Manu, it is time. Move forget tribalism, move forget our differences. Peace not the only way forward. Thank you, my brothers and sisters. Thank you, all the followers of Manu people. Now I no go do overlong, but I think see.
Okay, my country. So that one, Kawa Yannick, the first audio. Ma play now the second audio where Kawa Yannick record am send for we. It go explain a little bit more. Now only 40 seconds.
Oh, sorry. And secondly, I will just like for make unamuna no say the days ahead for Manu division it no go easy. I mean the days ahead for Manu it no go be an easy thing for Manu. Manu people, una trust me. I say the days ahead no go be an easy day for Manu. God bless una. Manu is one. Cameroon na one. Cameroon is one and indivisible. The days ahead, it go born many fruit, and it go bring us many offspring. Thank you. God bless you.
So thank you, Kawa Yannick. Now the audio, information and update will come out from Manu. So a lot of work it only happen in Manu since the Egbeko and Bazuna terrorist attack. A lot of that will not be fit broadcast for one or two reasons them. Maybe not all thing where we can't broadcast them. Before now see we can't broadcast something now because say we don't make sure say the information it go go out there for achieve a specific purpose. For example, for sensitize the general public, for give a security alert to some people then. And also, if you don't get a specific strategic reason, then we don't broadcast it. And also because we'll be overwhelmed with a lot of information where it come in. So, you know, we'll not broadcast everything. So now wait that will happen today, the 1st of December 2023 for Man U. One of the biggest, actually the biggest, Amba General, Ashu Array for Man U. It don't drop its guns, it don't surrender. It did now, right now, with the security forces and the B from Guti. So, like I tell you now, today we go play some videos them where they come out from various camps for analyze and explain one or two things and for una understand. But because earlier on I've already explained for una about the football match where it take place for Limbe yesterday, Amba terrorists, as usual, they will make all kind noise about ghost town lockdown for try for frustrate the football tournament, just like how they will make noise for African Nations Cup where we hold for Limbe. For more than 2 weeks, African Nations Cup it will take place for Limbe. The teams to be host for Boya and for Limbe. Not even the ability for disturb. Amba terrorists, they no get them. Just to disturb. They cannot disturb. So make we go on for listen to this video and then we can play the other one. Now listen.
Cameroon, Etofis, it don't come for Isa Limbe, for Isa Victoria, for can organize the football match where it don't bring the football team them for Nigeria, me them can join me for the. And this football match, it don't really show we how we things that they go for our struggle and for our life as a country. Now match way we for take time for educate the Nigerian people the way they come for they start them and educate our own people them, even the francophone them for the reality on the ground. Say a war they go on and this type of match na disgrace say start they will come for the wouldn't be a people them way will get na misleader them, no be leader them. Wouldn't be na people way who leader them any bring we for reality for the international war, but our own power is being on top of our own people them. Instead for we for address things them in a rational way, in a way where people they go understand we for the international community, would they always be dominated and Victoria for La Republique their dominance and their control or cut off our people for Victoria, where majority they want independence from our leadership, they need to hear from them using tribalism and language of vernacular. We need to measure our strength. We need to be effective. We cannot be talking anyhow. Talking like we.
Sorry about that, my country people them. I think I began small network connection issue, so we'll go replay that video a little bit further. Now listen.
The people the way they be come for East Victoria, they campaign to me all Bamenda people they meet and leave. They be already hand Victoria for La Republique their dominance and their control or cut off our people for Victoria. Where majority they want independence from our leadership, they need to hear from them using tribalism and language of vernacular. We need to measure our strength. We need to be effective. We cannot be talking anyhow. All man it be for lockdown. So they not go the fight na say na something way if he help Ambazonia it go forward. But some man go the fight na say if thing way Capo Daniel it talk it happen, it mean na say na ide for up. So it don't become now a fight.
Pardon me, my country people them. I think I get some small network connection. Live broadcast will be interrupted for you, please. So as I be talk, my country people them, just indicate for comment section if the live broadcast will be interrupted because I believe they will be interrupted. So I don't just swap the network, the connection way I be use them. So now bear with me. As Capo Daniel it be the talk. Basically the video don't really finish. It the talk explain how the Amba terrorists, they go out of their way for make things more difficult for themselves. For example, if they no be put no ghost town, lockdown or anything about this gala match where Samuel Eto'o and JJ Okocha, they be organizer, then no man of care. We would not have been talking about this. Now the fact say they go all out with their stupidity for try for impose lockdown or for try for stop or interfere or interrupt or disrupt the football tournament. Now why that way would they talk about them? Because it don't just expose how stupid and weak they be. As Capo Daniel they talk, say because of their own internal dynamics, their own infighting amongst the so-called Ambazonians, they don't make them for the way Cameroon government it the win for Fako, for Limbe, for Boya. Now themselves they talk they don't declare defeat for themselves and declare victory for we. For inside FACO, say we get the upper hand inside FACO. Now why that way there is no ghost towns, lockdowns for Limbe or Boya and all of those areas them. And now why that way African Nations Cup if it take place and this tournament it take place hitch free. So Amber not even get the capability even just to disturb. Do you know how easy it is just to disturb? For disturb be easy. Building something, organizing something, planning something, putting on a tournament like African Nations Cup, like this gala match, that is the difficult bit. Destroying something or disturbing the movement of something is easy. Might give you an example. For you to build a house as an individual, take a project where you want to build a family home for yourself and your picking them and the future generation. You go first of all need for raise money, you buy the plot, okay, you buy the land, okay, it will cost you millions. Then now you will get an architect for draw you a plan, and then you may need to take the plan, go for council, the council will approve them. Then now you get to can lay foundation, you throw away material, clear the place before you even start dig foundation. And then after the foundation, you will need to raise the walls, put the windows, doors and everything you will need for rafters, roof arm. And then after that, you need to put the doors, window, and then the window protectors and all of those things you need for doing. After that, you will need for plaster ram, put cement on the floor. You will need for paint ham. You need for decorate them. Then you need to do internal decor. And then you need to actually furnish them for put chairs, gas cooker, refrigerator, microwave, and all of those things. Then window blinds and door blinds and all of those things. Then it's a process that will take you years of planning, saving, and executing. You could need for get contractors. You could need for go buy things them from shops. All of those things them now processes the way they could take time, it could take resources them. Be it mental, time, financial resources them, it could take all those things them. But how long you think say it could take Amber shit no wipe last way? It no know for writing name. It no first even know the price of one bag cement. How long when I think say it could take the Amber boy for burn that house to the ground? How long? And at what cost? How much did they buy petrol? You don't even need for buy them. The Okada where they ride them, you no buy them. It just thief them. Any bike will pass for road, they see them, they like them, they seize the bike, seize the key. If you want to talk, they kill you on top. You don't even need for buy the bike. Empty the tank, petrol there inside. You don't even need up to 1 liter petrol when about 550 francs or whatever. You only need now like 10 milliliters of petrol just to start a fire. You don't need for sprinkle small petrol, like the quantity of 3 drops for your window blind or whatever. Light matches now how much? It first even cost up to 10 francs. And it go burn down the whole of that building. Regardless how big or expensive that building be, Amber Boy, if it burn them down in less than a few seconds. Because to destroy is easy. But for build something, for organize something, is the difficult part. So Cameroon government don't organize the African Nations Cup, organize all of these things them, which is the difficult part. Amber, the only threatening for can't disrupt. Nobody said they plan for build or for make something with BT call. No, they just need for come off for road, shoot gun for air, then run, enter back inside bush. And still that, they don't get the capability for doing. Now for tell you how much we don't thoroughly defeat Ambazonia terrorism inside Cameroon. So there is that, my contributor. Now, when I listen to this next video.
As Abidan talk, all Ambazonian groups them for ground zero, all the forces them, they need for abandon all the political group them where they did for diaspora right now. Because this our war is not going to be solved again by any of the organization the way they've been known before this 2023. All of them fail. They don't betray the trust with the Ambazonian people they give them. They don't betray patriotism. They never be able to go above their group. You don't get occultic personalities. You don't also get group partisanship them. We don't make the dynamic within our struggle. It never allow we for take advantage for win this war.
So when I hear Capo Daniel talk about their internal dynamics and the failures, say no group for diaspora if it give Ambazonian nonsense, whatever they want. So when I say they are no longer accusing the Cameroon government of this or that or that, they now themselves they acknowledge the failures of the Amber terrorists themselves, it would be easy for 2016-17 for just blame President Paul Biya for everything. Just blame them. Just blame Cameroon government. Just blame Paul Biya for everything. But the Anglophones, they don't get opportunity now for compare two things. So now, the one thing where this Ambazonia terrorism don't can do, I'm not say, it don't make them Anglophones that now they get a broader sense of situation of what way they happen inside Cameroon. So no, gone are those days where you could just blame Paul Biya for everything. The question is, if they give you, the Anglophone, the opportunity for do the thing where you complain about, can you do it better? Simple question. And now the Anglophones, they don't prove them with evidence. Say the answer is no, you cannot do it better. Governance, can you govern better? Even for the most basic thing, communication, coming together, unity amongst Anglophones, they know if it achieve them. Now this failure where it talk about them, it's not a failure that has anything to do with Cameroon government. It's a failure of Anglophones not being capable of running their own affairs. It's a failure by Anglophones, caused by Anglophones. So it not get nothing for do with Cameroon government. It go on for talk about other things then. But I just want to play this audio long enough for understand what will happen when it comes to this Biafra issue, the alliance and whatnot, because it touched on that briefly. When I listen.
But it don't make Amura implode for the most part.
Implode.
I will come for that differently. So the fact that our soldiers they don't decide to reject their political leadership them for be on their own, it get na two side collapse who I go explain them for later on. But we want to first start for talk about the problem where they come from Bakassi. Now a very delicate issue. We don't hear how Simon Ikpa, he don't put out a message for Twitter. He talks say Bakassi Peninsula belongs to Biafra, and no amount of force will make Biafra to cede its territory to Cameroon.
So when I don't hear now the so-called Biafran people then, they don't talk and publicly say Biafra belongs or Bakassi belongs to them. So whenever when I hear these Amber terrorists, they say they don't get alliance with Biafra, make una understand when it comes to that so-called alliance. Now what's what they call and say compromise. You give and you take something. They want for take the collaboration where Biafra if give them, where those also terrorists for Biafra they give them. For example, they fit allowed them to operate in that territory without attacking them because they need the weapons where Amber terrorists they get them. They fit sell them weapons because Amber terrorists they don't get no international support from anyone. So they desperately need that. They need all the friends they can get, but Amber no get friend. So what do they have to offer the Biafrans in return? The answer is simple. Bakassi. So for all Wuna, the Amber shit no white blast Wuna they out there, make Wuna understand. Say wait till where they talk when they talk about alliance with Biafra and say they don't sell part of Indian to the Nigerians them. That is their intention. Ayabacho no be fit sell oil. The Indian na momo man that Ayabacho na man con man. It come on go it sell oil for Indian. It come from London for can sell Mnyanga oil. Now no be Mnyanga oil. It become for can sell the oil where they don't discover them from Indian. You understand? Now it don't go sell part of Indian Bakassi to so-called Biafrans them. Na man con mano. So make una process that one. Or na process that one. Anyway, so I don't want to digress too much or go too far. So basically, when we can put another talk for this video, I will bring another video where it go explain that part even better. Where it explain about how the Amber terrorists them on the ground, they don't reject the way they want them in the diaspora that they talk about. And this is very important when it comes to the internal dynamic within Cameroon government, because I don't explain this one for now. Even within the Cameroon government, there is a portion of people them at the level of cabinet, right at the level of ministers where they be appointed in government. There are some who believe in the policy of appeasement. Whether they believe wholeheartedly or they believe or they act on that because of political positioning or whatever be the case, but the reality, because we know they operate like Amber, we operate in the real, in reality, we operate in the real world. We know they like Amber where they bury their heads in the sand and then pretend like say the world would disappear around them if they bury their head in the sand, or if they bury their head in the sand or they lie about an atrocity, it means that the atrocity no be happen. Life doesn't work that way. The only way for you for succeed is for face your adversaries, for face your challenges head on, and then you resolve those problems then. But for pretend like say the problem no day doesn't solve the problem. Day where you go pretend, you go come back, you must still can face the same challenges and the same problems until you resolve them, or the problem it defeat you. So now I want to play a different video where it go explain that one better for una, make una understand when we talk about say no dialogue with Amber terrorists. This is the reason why. Una listen.
But all of our forces them, they don't join the Ambazonian Ground Zero Commanders and Generals Unity Forum. All the ADF they don't join them also. Commander Rambo for inside Alabukam, you two don't join them. Now why down Asisa Yabachu, the big force for use Chief Man now we Chi Omega. A big force call as a Chief Man because that boy over kidnap for Bamenda. There is just no way. All man be pissed off we. Even the forces them where they be there for ADF for Egg of Sea. Man call and so because they don't see the again. But all of our forces them, they don't join the Ground Zero Commanders and Generals Unity Forum.
So before I continue with that audio, where when I listen as it talk, it's a AB force for call Chi Omega say Chief Man. Because it don't over kidnap people and the kidnapping for ransom, it be too much. No be me I talk am, na Capo Daniel de talk am. This is exactly what I was saying since 2018. If na me I talk am, una for say na because I be black leg. Now the problem this, when me I don't advocate, when I hear I talk say are they here for destroy Ambazonia terrorism, is because of situations like this, where you get these terrorists, where they do on ground, they kidnap our people and for ransom on a daily basis. But the Amber fools that they out there, they come just to lie, for manipulate people them, for bury their heads in the sand. The funniest thing I say, whether they believe say they were doing the right thing or not, or they think say they, so those lies, it will actually give them their desired outcome. I don't know, because if I believe them, then you guys are literally the stupidest creatures on the surface of this earth. But if I not believe them, then you guys are the most wicked creatures on the surface of this earth, because the livelihood, the welfare, the safety, and literally the lives of una own people, the way una talk say una pick guns for protect them. The lives of those people no matter for una. They kidnap them on a daily basis, and your only interest now for can lie about the situation. Now for can divert attention. Now for can try to explain them, try to justify them. How do you justify the fact say Amber terrorists they enter inside snack bar, they open fire randomly on a Saturday night? There is no justification. I mean, if it's been a Monday when I for even talking that because in a ghost town, there is absolutely no justification. None. Now just go enter, kill ordinary civilians them. And then some people they can't justify them. So it don't reach level where Capo Daniel it do more of my black legism for me. Now why don't I say sometimes I just take a back seat. All I need for do now for promote Capo Daniel and all the Amber them. All the Amber them they work now for me. All of them. No exception, no day. If now go for Ayabachoyi page, they repost now black leg stuff because of their own infighting. If now go for Capo, for Ebenezer Akwanga, for all of them, they do not black legism. Now we the broadcast their videos, their words, their faces, their pictures, and it is fantastic. It continue. When I listen, it will explain how the Amber terrorists on the ground, they don't form their own Ground Zero Commanders and Generals Forum, where they don't listen to the diaspora anymore. It begs the question, so why dialogue or negotiate with the idiots in the diaspora? The Ayabacho, Sako, Ekome, Christopher Anu. Why? To achieve what? It's a very simple question. So this one, no me even talk amo, na Capo Daniel talk am, and need to be based in the diaspora. Wanna listen?
And I go play some audio for Packard one when I be the big man for inside our forces and for Bui. If he be the big man for Egg of Sea for day, Omar talks saying he be the big man for Egg of Sea for day. But the fact say he don't join this group, he don't tell and say all of our forces them. If some man talks say they for Warana IG or na for Egg of Sea, na just lip stavis, then they now for this group and a good thing and a also bad thing.
So when I don't hear as Capo Daniel don't explain and for una, say all, or at least majority of all the Amber terrorists on the ground, they don't join the so-called Ground Zero Commanders and Generals Forum because they don't abandon their so-called political groups in the diaspora. So the question comes back to, why would anyone want to go and dialogue with the Ayabacho, Sako, Chris Anu? Why? They have no leverage, no legitimacy to talk even on behalf of the Amber boy we carry gun on the ground. So why would you go and appease them or go dialogue with them or go negotiate anything with them? It's a simple question. And this one, even at the first time, the evidence be glaring for all man for Siam. And I don't talk on before. Before I even continue, I want to make una listen to another testimony. It come out from Christopher Anu. It talk him live on Facebook with the face, with the voice, with the name, with video. Where it talk him, he explained how Amber terrorists, they kidnap some person, the victim, his relatives, they call Chris Anu, beg him to make it intervene, may they release their loved one. Chris Anu take a phone, call the Amber terrorists on the ground, tell them, say, it be Secretary Chris or whatever nonsense. The Amber terrorists ask, say, Secretary, wait till, when I listen, then we'll talk after.
We do not have the mechanism to enforce those rules, even if we make them. And the diaspora, when we talk about a coalition of the willing, for example, we can prevail upon each other because we are all here in the diaspora. But on ground zero, you make rules and say, don't extort people, don't collect any ransom, just make your appeals to the people, and if people say, damn you, who are you to tell me what to do? Let me give you, there was a time somebody was abducted on the ground, and they called me. They called me because I happened to have my number to play that I should intervene. Listen to what happened. They gave me the phone number of the abductors. I called them. I said, hey, how are you, my friends? Who were very jovial. And I said, this is Secretary Chris. It was quite a while ago, I think about a year ago. And I said, this is Secretary Chris. How are they? They asked me, say, you be Secretary Witty. You be Secretary Witty. That is to tell you that when it comes to that, forget, they don't know you. You can call yourself president or this or that. They don't care. They just want their money. So those rules will be really good.
No be me talk, na Christopher Anu Tokham, one of the so-called presidents of Ambazonia. He said they don't care. They just want their money. Ambazonia terrorism, it don't reveal, which way I don't always tell una, the wickedness of Anglophones. They literally make money on the suffering and the blood of poor ordinary Anglophones. When I wait that way, if na Cameroon government or military or pobia ibiduam mamai, I mean, the whole of the Anglophones don't be upside down. But now the Anglophones doing it to themselves. That's why I say our people, my people, are wicked. Wicked to the level where they be wicked to themselves. So now Chris Anu that it talk and so they laugh. He laugh because now the reality of the situation on the ground. Where ye call for tell you, say, ain't no get no leverage. I mean, if not me, I be pick my phone, call that Amber boy them. I for maybe even succeed for pass a message to them where maybe they for listen. Because I for threaten them. And the threat is for be credible. But Chris Anu no even get the legitimacy, the power for even threaten them because Chris Anu, the only gang we be get them on the ground, now the so-called Red Dragons. Who's are the Red Dragons they? When I know very well say they be decimated. We don't kill the food and all throw them. Kill them so they go knock firewood for Oliver head. When a Chris Anu brother. Knock him for head. Kumkumai Sam. So I don't get the legitimacy or the leverage to talk on behalf of no Amber terrorist on the ground we carry gun. So like I be talk, the question is, dialogue with Chris Anu to achieve what? Chris Anu not even negotiate the payment of ransom for one person where they kidnap him for Amber camp. He could then negotiate for that same group for surrender, for drop their guns, whether they use that gun for make a living, for make millions. Chris Anu Gushon for America, knowing fully well say no go ever step his foot inside Cameroon and then talk that picking the here. Una the craze, una hear that one, una believe him. it is a lost cause. So now I want to play the audio and they want a video where Dr. Simon Munzo be there live on Equinox TV 3 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. When I listen to where Dr. Simon Munzo get to talk and then we'll analyze them later.
The objective of the separatists is not to win the war, because I'm sure they themselves must be aware of the fact that, as some of us have been saying to them from the beginning, based on our analysis of their military capability, they don't have what it takes to win the war. They don't have what it takes to win the war. But I suppose their intention is not, or their aspiration is not to win the war. It is, as they themselves continuously say, speaking through their leaders, it is to render the territory ungovernable by creating panic in the minds of the population. If they attack a locality on a market day, they sow fear into people who will not be looking forward to the next market day for fear that they might be attacked again. If they strike a school, they instill fear into students and teachers and school administrators who would not look forward to going to school. This is terrorism at its most basic. Let's call it that. That's what it is. And so, it may well be that the separatists, in their strategy, have decided that they are going to take their tactics of terrorizing the population, of making life difficult for the population. They're going to take that to the neighboring regions, Francophone regions that are neighboring to the Anglophone regions of the North and Southwest, and obviously the most obvious is the West.